Welcome everyone to XOTarot. Hope everything has been going wonderful with you guys out there. All right, so this is the shadow work going on right now, right? So we just got through going through Cancer season. It's now Leo season. Shout out to the Leos. What's up? We went through the flood, right? We got over the flood. The rainbow done came out. Now we looking like, is it safe or not? You know what I mean? Can we move or not? Can we get out this boat and walk on land or not? You know what I'm saying? So we a little skeptic right now. You know what I'm saying? We peeking out the little window like, okay, is that a dove with a leaf? What is that? What is that? You know what I mean? Don't get too excited type stuff. You know, we don't been through a lot right now. You know what I mean? So the fact that we now what could possibly be on standing on something, it could possibly be the hardship is now gone. You know, the clouds are now clearing. You know, the waves are settling. The emotions are settling. Now you're like, okay, this feels good, but all right, so let's get into it, shadow work, right? Self-concept number 2. All right, so if you are here and you are seeing this sigil, this is what's supposed to be happening right now, right? Don't fight it. Your blind spot is your desire to see yourself and for other people to actually see you as a good person. Happy Leo season. All right, it's all about shining that light. All right, you can't ignore the sun. The ego is the singular identity that you call by your name. It is, of all the things you identify with, the things you call I, me, or mine. Ego is self-concept. Because we are raised rationally dependent in a society in which our survival depends upon each other and has for thousands of years, the only way for ourself to survive is if we are in the good favor of the rest of the social group. The rest of the social group, beginning with our parents when we were young, have to, approve of us. They only approve of us if we are good. This is if we are being in a way and doing things in a way that is deemed good by the specific individual around us. And once again, everything starts at the home. Actually, I say everything starts in the womb. And this is why I've been absent for a while. I've been dealing with a lot of wombs. That's a whole other story, okay? So I haven't been absent. I've been around. But, you know, now I'm in the forefront where you can hear me. But my energy's been around. All right, so all of what is expected of you, for you, from you, by you, starts from childhood. And then it goes from there. There is no real clear distinction amongst humans between doing bad and being bad. Therefore, the single most important thing to the human ego or sense of self is to believe itself to be good. This means you have been making other people the bad one in order to see yourself as the good one, right? The blame game is a simple example. You have been spending your life consciously trying to become anything that you associate with goodness and trying to see that in yourself. At the same time, you have spent your life trying to avoid the things you associate with badness, and your mind will actively avoid seeing these traits in yourself. So sometimes people come up to you and say things about you. I always say if you hear it more than one person and the other person don't know the other person, but it's the same thing, then you gotta check yourself, right? Because it's not sabotage, it's just them seeing a different angle that you're not able to see. We tend to be completely unable to see when we are being or doing something in a way that we have been thought is bad, such as hurting other people. In order to avoid shame, we cope by deflection, by denial, and reframing so we can believe ourselves to be good. If you're seeing the Sigil, the painful truth that you have to face relative to this situation is that you are telling yourself that you are doing good and right, when in fact, if you were completely self-aware as well as aware of the objective truth of the entire situation, you are the one. You are the one. You are the one who is currently doing what you yourself would consider to be bad and wrong. If you wish to transcend this blind spot by doing shadow work, you must be willing to feel and be uncomfortable with it, of seeing the parts of yourself that fit into the category of badness. You have to be willing to see the impact you are having on other people. You have to commit to seeing yourself through their eyes and from their perspective. And ultimately, instead of separating from them by making them bad and yourself good, you must partake, and you must practice taking them as a part of yourself. Reflection. Ask yourself, what am I unwilling to see, admit to, accept, and show to other people about myself, because it would make me see myself as bad and or them see me as bad. And recommendation is to get a journal, a piece of paper, I don't care, back of an envelope from a mail that you're going to discard anyway, and do two categories: what you consider good traits about yourself and what you consider to be bad traits about yourself. Everybody is going to have a different perspective and a different percentage of what is what, based on how you was raised and all that other kind of stuff, your belief systems and motives and all that, values, blah, 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 blah. So write that down and then actually look at that, especially not the good, look at the bad side, focus on that more than the good. Everything down here is in reverse, so pay attention more to the bad side that you wrote than the good side. Have a wonderful day and night.